You're listening to the Life Moments Podcast.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the Life Moments podcast. My name is Jerald Kaling, your host, and thank you so much for tuning in and for being here. And hello again. It's been a while, folks. If you are a first-time listener or viewer of our show, then welcome aboard. And if you are a true listener or viewer of the podcast, then welcome back. So, matagal-tagal na din na natingga sa podcasting at sobrang haba ng pahinga ko. Pero kahit papaano naman is kahit bihira muna siguro ngayon ang pag-produce ng mga episodes sa mga platforms. Dahil sa pagiging busy ngayon sa mga schoolworks and all that stuff. And by the way, I'm also making video contents on TikTok pero hindi sayaw guys. More on motivational messages, lessons, and stuff. So how are you guys? Okay pa ba kayo? I hope na okay pa kayo, especially sa mga college student na katulad ko na hindi sumusuko sa lahat ng mga challenges na hinaharap natin. So laban pa guys, kaya natin yan. We are also already done first semester, so we are survived. Then when I saw my grades in my web portal, I realized that I can do both studies and podcasting career, which is good for me. And also I realized that podcasting is not a distraction for me. It's very worth it as well. Naglalaro sa Uno at Dos ang mga grades ko sa portal, so not bad. Kahit ni isang subject, wala akong tres. Wala akong flat 3 and anything. So before we start our episode, I have something question for you. Are you a podcaster like me? Or are you a aspiring podcaster? And you want to monetize your podcast show? I have something for you to help you to monetize your podcast. I'll show you how, and here's how. Hi, this is Jerald Kaling, and before anything else, I have an exciting news for you. Did you know that there are more than 1 million active podcasts all over the world? That's 43 million episodes including content and more than 100 languages. Sounds overwhelming? So I have a question for you. Are you a podcaster and you want to monetize your podcast? Don't worry, PODMETRICS makes it easy to make your brand to target your decided market. PODMETRICS is a data analytics platform that allows podcasters to see data they need in order to level up their show's performance. Show demographics, listenership, and even chart rankings are accessible through the site. PODMETRICS aggregates data from various sources in order to track total and average listens. Through the PODMETRICS marketplace, podcasters may also partner up with brands through ads, affiliate marketing campaigns, sponsorships. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now to podmetrics.co and use LIFEMOMENTSWithJerald as your referral code. So that's the PODMETRICS, the easiest way to monetize your podcast. So the Life Moments with Jerald Kaling is powered by PODMETRICS. We have also our affiliate links from LAZADA and SHOPEE here, also in the description of this episode. Once you use our following links is magkakaroon din kami ng commission for that and also for supporting our show as well. And magkakaroon din ng birthday sale ang LAZADA sa March 27, no? This coming Saturday. At malapit na rin ng 4 sales ng dalawang shopping platforms. And feel free to use our links in the description kung mahilig kayo mag-shopping at sa panahon ngayon. If kung gusto nyo lang naman, pero kung hindi naman, it's okay naman. Wala naman sa pilitan, guys. So that is the PODMETRICS, the easiest way to monetize your podcast. Huge shout out to the whole PODMETRICS team and thank you so much. So by the way, we are also celebrating National Social Work Month. So hindi lang Women's Month at Fire Prevention Month. So marami ring ganap ang March. So isang malaking pagbati sa ating lahat ng mga manggagawang panlipunan na hindi nagsasawang maglingkod at tumulong sa mga nangangailangan. Lalong-lalo na sa amin mga bilang mga social work students na magiging social worker balang araw. Shout out din po sa inyong lahat at patuloy lamang tayo sa buhay mga kapatid. No? But before we start our episode, meron lang akong i-share na story sa inyo. Nung mga nakarang araw pa nun, siguro mga umaga, siguro mga March 23, nagising ako 8 a.m. Ang klase ko is 7 a.m. Ayun, bangon ako agad at pawang kabado ng bahagya. Kasi hindi ko naman tansyado ang attitude ng prof ko nun. Kasi may recitation kami na parang kakanta raw kami ng Bulsuhim at March. Siguro individual. Ngayon, nagtanong ako sa GC na kung ano ang ginawa nila sa meet. Tapos yung isa kong classmate, sinabi naman niya na tapos na raw sila kumanta. Pero nagbasa talaga ako sa GC ng section namin kung ano yung nangyari sa gitna ng meeting bago ako nagtanong. So sabi niya raw sa akin na ako na lang daw ang hindi nakakakanta. So ngayon kinabahan ako ng konti. Kasi raw, sungit daw. Etong si ako, sinakyan ko ng sinakyan yung mga chat niya. Pagkatapos nun, sinabi niya na prank pala yung mga sinabi niya. Hoy, excuse me, di mo ka na prank. Sorry ka, hindi mo ka na prank. Sinakyan lang kita. Tsaka wala akong sakit guys. Don't worry about me. Pero thank you na din sa pag-aalala para sa akin. Hangover lang ako. Siguro wala lang akong tulog nung mga nakakaraan. So parang ganun. Parang tinanghali ako nagising nun. Martes ata yun, Martes. So ayun lang ang kwento ko, yun lang. Kahit ko medyo corny, may share din naman ako, pampatagal lang din na konti. So shout out nga pala sa inyo. Ito yung sinasabi na something na sinasabi ko sa GC. So ayun lang, yung story ko. Tala nyo ha. So let's begin our episode for today. It's all about why our grades is not define our success and also to our personality. Karamihan nga kasi sa atin na kahit nung mga elementary days natin, ang nasa isip natin na kapag nakakuha tayo ng high grades sa school, ibig sabihin na nun, mahusay ka na. Pero kapag nakakuha ka naman ng failing grades, ay ibig sabihin ay, sorry for the term, bobo ka na agad, di ba? So according to John Taylor Gatto, grades don't measure anything other than your relevant obedience to a manager. So kumbaga dito ay ang mga nakukuha nating grado, gaano man kataas o kababa, hindi yan nasusukat sa ating personalidad o sa kung anumang bagay. Hindi rin ito nasusukat kung gaano ka kagaling o kahusay sa academics. Ang grades kasi is ito rin yung nagsisilbing resulta o bunga ng paghihirap mo kung saan yung kinaya mo sa pag-aaral mo. Halimbawa, nakakuha ka ng flat 3 sa isang subject. Bakit naka-3 ka lang o naka-3 ka lang? Isa o dalawang subject. Pero alam mo naman sa sarili mo na inigihan mo naman talaga sa pag-aaral. Alam mo rin kung bakit ganon. Kung saan ka nagkulang or kahit sa sarili mo siguro kinulang ka sa effort. Kung sakali rin naman na hindi mo talaga alam kung saan ka nagkulang, magtanong ka sa prof mo or mag-iwan ka ng message sa kanila para sa mga concerns mo. Pero wag mo agad i-expect na magre-respond sila agad kasi busy rin yung mga yan. Hintayin mo lang, sasagot naman sila sa'yo. Sasabihin din naman nila sa'yo kung ano ang nagiging problema mo o saan ka nagkulang. Kaya ngayon, minsan ay nagiging, para sa atin para sa akin lang nagiging katang-isip ang mga grado. Kasi, this is my opinion lang but I'm not totally against sa mga gantong bagay o may personal na galit tungkol dito. Kundi narito rin ako para magbigay linaw din sa mga di pa nakakaalam or di pa open sa mga ganitong bagay. Tsaka pala, minabasa nga akong quote about sa grades na ang sabi raw ay grades don't measure intelligence and age doesn't define maturity. Na mind blown ako dito sa quote na to. Which is totoo naman na mga grado ay hindi yan nasusukat sa kung gaano ka katalino o kahusay sa lahat ng bagay. Hindi porket nakakuha ka ng mataas na grado, eh, magaling ka na, ganyan. Hindi porket mababa ang nakuha mong grado is bobo ka na. Hindi guys gano'n. Take note, hindi ko kayo ini-encourage na hindi mag-aral ha. Mag-aral pa rin tayo para sa sarili natin. Ang pinakamahalaga sa lahat ay hindi grades, kundi meron tayong natututunan, right? Marami ring purpose ang grades, huwag kayong mag-alala. Maaaring maging mark sa atin at maging guide para sa atin. Para na din makita rin natin na kung hanggang saan ang mga ginawa nating effort sa pag-aaral natin. Maging sa ating edad na katulad ng halimbawa ay 20 anyos ka tapos 15 anyos lang siya. May times din dito na maaaring mas matured ang 20-year-old kesa 15. Pwede ring ang 20 ay immature at yung 15 pa yung mas immature, di ba? So iba-iba rin ang magiging perspective. So iba-iba rin tayo. So hindi magkakapareho din ng ating perspective. Meron din mga taong successful pero hindi sila tapos sa kanilang pag-aaral. Maraming ganon sa mga sikat na entrepreneur. Minsan nga dropout sila or college dropout, high school dropout. Pero ano ngayon ang buhay nila ngayon? Malayong malayo ang gap nila. Karamihan din sa mga successful ay bulakbol dati sa eskwela. At lagi ring mabababa ang grades nila hanggang sa next stop sila dati. Pero ngayon, mayaman sila ngayon. Kaya hindi porket hindi matalino o masipag sa pag-aaral, hindi pa rin nasusukat ang grades sa ating pagkatao. Hindi porket bulakbol ka, kasi karamihan sa mga bulakbol nagiging successful talaga. Basta sabi nga, nasa diskarte yan, 'di ba? Kaya marami rin akong napapansin na kahit dati, porket mataas lang ang grade nila, akala na nila kung sino, 'di ba? May mga gano'n dati sa mga napapansin ko. Pero sa ngayon naman siguro, wala naman 'no. Sa panahon kasi ngayon, eh, kailangan talaga ng pagtutulungan at pagdadamayan, lalong-lalo na distance learning tayo ngayon. Dapat tayong magtulungan ngayon at maghilahan pataas para walang maiiwan kahit isa. Ako naman dati nung elementary ako, hindi ako pala-aral. Legit 'yon, legit 'yon. Mga ilang beses din akong nag-summer class no'n, siguro 4 na beses siguro, ayan. Bulakbol talaga ako na elementary. Then grade 6 na ako nagsumikap pero kinulang pa rin but it's okay to me. So bago natin pagpatuloy ang, episode na 'to, I have a show, ad na maaaring i-recommend ko sa inyo kung para mas matulungan ko kayo at, ipapakilala ko sa inyo ang show na 'to at, ano talaga ang meron sa show na 'to. Let's watch this.
Mindset is everything. And I believe that if you want to be successful in life, you need to have a right mindset. That's why I'm here to help you to get that. I am Richard Bautista, host of the Richard Bautista Show. I interview successful people to know their grind behind their success. You can watch our episodes on YouTube, Richard Bautista. And you can also listen to us via Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and many more. Just search The Richard Bautista Show. Thank you so much for the support. And always remember, just keep on grinding.
That was the Richard Bautista Show hosted by Richard Bautista, my best friend also. The Richard Bautista Show is all about entrepreneurship, motivationals, and stuff. I also recommend to you to listen this podcast para sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs dyan at sa mga may gustong mabago ang mindset nila. Pakinggan nyo din tong podcast na to at marami rin tayong matututunan sa podcast na to. Available ito sa Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast at iba pa. Mapapanood din ito sa YouTube channel niya na Richard Bautista at sa kanyang Facebook page na Richard Bautista, which is dun siya nagla-live ng kanyang mga upcoming episodes niya. That is the Richard Bautista Show and abang-abang na lang sa mga upcoming Facebook Live episodes niya at ina-upload din niya sa YouTube channel niya ang replay ng kanyang FB Live. So, I recommend to you to listen his podcast, Richard Bautista Show. Shoutout sa'yo, Richard. Ayan. Salamat sa pagpayag sa akin na gawing ad breaks yung show mo. Ayan. Hiniram ko yung teaser mo. Ayan. So let's continue our topic. Wag na natin patagalin pa. I have 3 reasons of why grades and our intelligence are not the same. Actually, 6 ito. Pero 3 lang ang ginawa ko dito. Number 1, grades don't necessarily reflect your abilities. You might know the lessons covered in class, but still be unable to translate that into performance. Once it's up for a grade, your mental and emotional state are powerful factors. For example, a lot of people suffer from test anxiety. That can make it difficult to succeed, no matter how well you understand the material. The idea that your present state can override your intellect makes sense because biologically speaking, your emotions have tendency to take over in certain situations. If you're stressed or anxious, your brain will want to do 1,000 things other than complete a complex assignment. So don't be surprised if a person underperforms on a task. Maybe it's because they are too stressed to focus. Hindi magre-reflect o masusukat ang grades natin sa ating abilidad. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina na hindi basihan ang grades sa kung gaano tayo kahusay sa akademiko. Hindi lahat nagagawa natin sa totoong buhay. Although may ilan naman na magagamit talaga natin sa totoong buhay. That is number 1. Don't necessarily reflect your abilities. Number 2, grades are less important than comprehension. If you study to memorize material for a test, well, congrats. You've learned to take that test. It doesn't mean you learn the material though. Yan. Ibig sabihin ay kung inaral mo is magkabisado ng mga terms or anything para sa mga exams or quizzes, hindi very good. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun ay inaral mo talaga o inintindi. Kumbaga, kinabisado mo lang yung mga terms na yan. Pero hindi mo talaga inintindi yung inaaral mo. Okay? A lot of what you will on a typical written test is based on rote memorization. Facts and stats simply spilled onto a page without much context or need for deeper problem solving. This approach cannot accurately measure abilities. In fact, you might as well just play a game of Simon. Kung ang iyong estilo ng pag-aaral mo ay nakabase lang sa memorization at walang understanding, hindi accurate ang abilidad natin sa pag-aaral natin at lalo na kapag walang understanding. Talagang walang knowledge na tatatak sa utak natin. So that's why grades aren't quite effective at measuring comprehension. You need to be engaged and challenged to solve problems in new ways. This is something that doesn't often translate to the standard grading rubric. That is number 2. Grades are less important than comprehension. And the last but not the least, number 3, you can't always quantify your strengths. As humans, we're a lot more than just numbers on the page. Each of us has an incredible variety of different strengths and talents. The abilities typically measured by grades only covered set a range of them. Intelligence is just one of countless variables that will impact your grades. Grades are flat, static scale that aren't as useful if you're trying to judge something as dynamic as a person's intellect. No single scale could give you a good look at a person's unique mix of abilities, talents, work ethic, creativity, leadership skills, and how those traits influence one another. Tayong mga tao ay may kanya-kanyang kakayahan at talino. Walang iisang sukat na makapagbibigay sa atin ng magandang imahe ang kakaibang mga kakayahan, talento, etika, pagkamalikhain sa leadership at kung paano naimpluwensyahan ng mga katangian iyon para sa atin. Always remember guys that knowledge is better than grades. Wherever you don't have a good grades to make you better, as well as you have a great responsibility and being a better person is enough. And so that's the three reasons of why grades and our intelligence are not the same. So thank you very much sa website, no? Andun sa ilalagay ko ata sa description yung website na yon. Thank you very much for that. And so that's all for our episode. If you have a question about this and stuff, so feel free to leave a message to my messenger or you can also PM to our page. And thank you so much for tuning in for our new episode. And if you like this content, please like and follow me to our socials on our Facebook page, the Like Moments with Gerald podcast, on Instagram at GeraldKaling1028, and also follow us on Twitter at GeraldKaling. And also please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jerald Kaling. And don't forget to click the notification bell to make you updated. This is Jerald Kaling. Say goodbye, and I hope that you have lots of lessons that you can learn from this podcast. This is the Life Moments podcast. As I always say, just keep spreading positivity and stay motivated. Yes, yo, kamsahamnida. Take care, stay safe, and don't forget, PODMETRICS.co. You sign up now to PODMETRICS.co and use the code Life Moments with Gerald as your referral code. See you on the next one. Peace out. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening. If you like this content, just check out my socials. Please like and follow my Facebook page, The Life Moments with Gerald podcast, on Twitter at Jerald Kaling, and our Instagram at GeraldKaling1028. Also, like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jerald Kaling, and click the notification bell to make you updated. And follow me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other podcast platforms. Thank you so much, guys, and see you on the next one. Take care and stay safe.
You're listening to the Life Moments Podcast.